play Superman by Five for Fighting on the guitar. And I kind of made this up, so it is, I guess I know how to play it. So we start off with a C chord, and then you do thumb, first finger, and then you can choose which fingers to use, because obviously it's more, proper, I guess, to use certain fingers for certain strings, but I like to choose first and second finger for that. And that's the 5th string, 3rd string, and then 3rd and 2nd string. And then you put your pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and pluck those 2 twice more. And then you jump your 3rd finger down to the 6th string on a G, so 3rd fret. So then it's, that's the next part. It's just that 2nd and 3rd string again. And you go 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 2nd. And you keep the same fingering except for that last note where you take the pinky off. And I just leave my first finger on that C shape the whole time so that I don't have to worry about putting it back on before I take off the pinky. So then that whole first part is. So then it moves into that A minor chord, which honestly you're not playing. It's an A minor 7, so that means you leave off the 3rd string, that chord. But then since you're not going to be playing the 4th string, you don't actually need to put a finger on that one either. And so it's that same strumming pattern as the first one, except then we go to an F. And I use my 3rd finger for the D instead of the pinky, just because it's easier and you don't need the other fingers in other places. I should probably also mention that I do it with capo basically wherever, based on where my voice is. And right now my guitar is tuned down to half steps, or maybe 3. So it's pretty low, which is absolutely fine for me because it's kind of still the morning. But you can really just put it wherever based on your voice, because it's just simple chords and it never moves up past, like the 5th fret or something. So it doesn't really matter where you put it. So anyway, the A minor. You add the D with that 3rd finger. And then this part is a little bit tricky, because you've got the... And then you have to switch your first finger all the way back to that 2nd string, 1st fret. And I like to go. So I'll pluck those 2 strings, 2nd and 3rd string, twice. First time with the 2nd finger still on that 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then the 2nd time you take it off. So then that whole part sounds like. Because then you move back to the C shape. And then this is a tiny bit different than the first time, because it goes, which is the same idea, except instead of plucking both, you just alternate and do the 3rd string first and then the 2nd string with the 3rd fret pinky on there. So that part's the same as the first time. So is this. And that's the same as well. So that was the only difference, is you just alternate the strings rather than plucking them together. So that whole intro is the C, pinky, and then G. Leave off it, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F. And then you keep playing that during the verses, the exact same basically. I can't stand fly going, which takes some practice, let me tell you, but it sounds really nice once you get it. And then when you go to the chorus, so what I do is kind of a mix of plucking and strumming, and it starts on the C. That's what I do, it's just basically 5th string, 3rd string, 3rd and 2nd string, and then you repeat that twice. And then you just do the thumb and then strum those one more time. So, and then it's the G, whatever it's called, with the where it's basically you walk down from the C. So it's 2nd fret on that 5th string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Same strumming pattern, plucking pattern. Same thing there, except just on the A minor. And then I kind of move to strumming. So C, walk it down. And then that's where I switch to strumming, is on the A minor. And then it moves to an F. And then in C, G, F. Which I do the same strumming pattern as I do plucking pattern, except instead of, it's just down, down, down. And then on the G, it's only there for a little bit because it's not easy to be me. Then it goes to the F. So I like to think of just 3 hits on the G. 2 hits on the G, 2. And I kind of, well, it is 3. 1, 2, 3. But 2 accents. 2, F. And then it does a little walk down. I usually just kind of get the last 4 strings. F, and then it's basically a C, but then you go back to the plucking pattern, so to be me, like that. So F, and then you can, you honestly, all you need to do is leave off the 1st finger, and it'll do that walk down thing, because the E is the most important there, which, okay, it's not an E because of my tuning, but you know, what would be an E if it weren't for the capo? And then back to the verse. Verse is exactly the same as the first one as far as the guitar goes. And then I do the same thing when I go into the 2nd chorus. So that one basically, since it does it twice instead of one time, you just do strumming, that same strumming pattern the whole way through the 2nd time. And it's the C, walk down, A minor, F. And then it goes, this is some different chords here. It goes A minor, and I like to palm mute this part. And just it's kind of that, it's 4 on each one, 2 accents, A minor, then that walking up chord, which is just 2nd fret on the 5th string and 1st fret on the 2nd string. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 3, 4, D minor, and then back to the A minor. And I do down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. So C, D minor, F, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, F again. That was the C. So A minor, walk up to the C, D minor, A minor, F, and then you 'cause I'm not crazy or anything. And that it's just a G, and I go thumb to, just like that. And then I do a little ditty, and I go. So to do that, you just go on the 4th string, slide up from fret 2 to 3 with your 3rd finger, and then back to fret 2, open, open on that, so, and then open on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then it's back to the C again. And it does that. Clouds between their knees, and that goes into the chorus. Dun, 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 dun. And after it does the chorus, and I just strum the whole chorus here because it's kind of building up. And the part right after this, so sort of break, is the same chord progression if I'm not mistaken. At the end it changes the and it's not easy. That one I like to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then on the A minor, so only a man, and it's not easy. Ooh. So that same timing on the F, so the A minor, F, and then you sing it's not easy to be me. Back to the intro. And I play it through 2 times. Slow it down and then just strum the C. And there you have it. Now I will play the full thing so you can hear how everything sounds together. And I believe if you're trying to play along, you probably figured this out by now. But I think it's just without a capo for you, which would be convenient if that's true. So hopefully that is true, because of where my guitar is tuned. If you're in standard, then I think you could play this open, either that or a capo 1. I'm sure you've probably figured out. If not, those are the options. Here we go. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but but don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed. I may be disturbed, but won't you concede? Even heroes have the right to dream, and it's not easy to be me. Up and away from me. Well, it's alright. You can all sleep sound at night. I'm not crazy or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men weren't meant to ride with clouds between their knees. I'm only a man in a silly red sheet, digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Only a man in a funny red sheet, looking for special things inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, yeah, inside of me, inside of me. I'm only a man in a funny red sheet. I'm only a man looking for a dream. I'm only a man in a silly red sheet, and it's not easy. Ooh, it's not easy to be me. Cool.